What is going on YouTube? So today we have some very important information. The Xbox E3 showing where they show off a lot of games and tech demos and stuff like that was apparently leaked, and we have a lot of this information. And this comes from Win Beta. It's a website where they primarily focus on Microsoft products, Windows phones, Xbox, and stuff like that. Some of the stuff seems very plausible, but then on the other hand, some of these things seem a little far-fetched. So I think that most of this stuff seems very accurate and could very well possibly be true, but just take everything with a grain of salt. So as we get started, the first thing that notes is Ryse 2 is in development. My opinion is Ryse, the original, was really good, had a good story, and had really good graphics. And I feel like the majority of gamers felt the same way about Ryse, and I'm not sure the sales numbers of Ryse, but I'm sure it did pretty well. And Microsoft, being smart, would be like, okay, if it did well, why not we do another Ryse? So that's in development, and it says that there's no release date, but they said probably around late 2016, and there will be a trailer, in-game trailer at E3. And then another thing that they noted was that Forza Horizon 2 will be announced, and they also have a release date of October 2014. The game is being developed by Playground Games. It'll be open world and set around Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, Texas, Arkansas. And then it's also going to have full day and night cycles, real-time weather, and an estimated 80 hours of single player. So this seems very accurate. Instead of Turn 10 making the next Forza game, they kind of like switch off. Forza Horizon was the one before Forza 5 and stuff like that, and it's more of an arcadey. You got kind of a story instead of just being a pure out simulator. We also have news that 343 Industries will be there to unveil Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, and we kind of knew about this before. They've been teasing it and stuff like that, and it'll include multiplayer. It'll be a complete visual makeover of Halo 2, and it'll have better visuals, and then you also get some of the E3 2003 missions as a bonus, and you also get the maps that they had in the PC version. And they said Turn 10 won't be at E3 since they'll be showing the new Forza Horizon game, which makes sense. And then we also have a note that Halo 5 will get a release date sometime 2015, probably holiday season is my guess. And then it says that Rare is going to be there. It's going to be prepping a reboot of Battletoads and Perfect Dark. This is going to be a download only title and 60 FPS. And then Perfect Dark is looking to be a reboot into a third-person adventure game, similar to Uncharted. So that seems very interesting and very cool if this does come true. Epic will also be there, and they'll be showing off their brand new game. It's going to be based on the Samurai demo from 2012, and it'll be an Xbox One exclusive, and Microsoft will be the publisher. And they note that this could possibly be the best looking game of the generation. So that is very cool. Looking forward to them if this is true, and very excited. And then it also notes that Good Science Studios will be there to unveil a Kinect only game called Eco Black. And the game is controlled only by the Kinect, and player plots through an adventure game drawn by an echolocation. There's not much information from that, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect from that. It seems a little odd, kind of almost. Not exactly sure, but we'll just have to wait. Twisted Pixel will be there to show another digital only game. It's going to be a sci-fantasy type game on a planet, and possibly a 2.5D platformer. Kind of interesting, don't know much about that. And then Black Tusk Studios will be there, and we all know that they got the rights to make the next Gears of War. And we kind of guessed this, that they'll be showing off a little teaser trailer of the upcoming game. It probably won't show much. It'll probably be similar to what Halo did at last E3, where they show Master Chief in a desert. It'll be something like that almost, would be my guess. And then Lift London will be showing off 2 projects. They are very small, digital based, and no more details upon that. Lionhead will also be there with a brief gameplay of Fable Legends, and then they'll be showing off a teaser of their next project, possibly Aliens. So that's kind of out there. We don't know much about that either. Frontier Development is working on a family-friendly Kinect title for release in 2014. Don't know much about that. We just kind of got a title almost in the Kinect version. Phantom Dust is working on some game. It looks like on Grounding Inc. And I guess it's a prequel to the original. I really don't know much about that, so just have to wait. Quantum Break will be showing more details upon that, gameplay and stuff like that. It'll be released in November 2014, and there's going to be a multiplayer mode. And they do note that this game has seen a significant graphical upgrade since last year. So that's good, seeing the developers take better advantage of the hardware. And we all know that's an exclusive to the Xbox One. Sunset Overdrive is aiming for release in the last week of August, early September. And if you haven't already, Xbox showed off a brand new trailer of the game. And it looks really good. It looks a lot of fun. I can't wait to pick up the game. I'll put the link in the description for that trailer in case you haven't seen it and want to check it out. It's very appealing. And then the secret Japanese game that they've been teasing and stuff like that will be coming out. And it looks like it's an exclusive too. So that's all we have. And then the next thing that was leaked was Leap Experience Pioneers will announce their game, which looks sci-fi almost. And looks almost Mass Effect inspired, coming 2015. Platformer Next Games is a new studio. They'll be presenting an unnamed tech demo based on an upcoming project. It was similar to what Black Tusk demo did last year, where they kind of showed off that futuristic shooter, but nothing really happened to that because now they're working on Gears of War. So they just kind of do a little teaser tech demo type like that. And it's this studio will be showing off a teaser of an ancient or fantasy setting. So we usually don't get much information on those tech/teaser trailers, stuff like that. And then also, this is very cool if you have an Xbox One, Games with Gold will be coming back, and it'll be starting immediately once they announce this. And they aim to be giving a 1 retail game a month and 1 digital game per month, of a choice of 2. This will evolve over time, so that's a little interesting. Does it make it kind of makes it sound like you get to choose the games almost? I'm not exactly sure. And by saying 1 retail game and 1 digital game a month, does that mean we're gonna get like a $60 game each month, like a Ryse or Dead Rising, something like that? Or does a retail game count as like Killer Instinct or Halo Spartan or something like that? I'm not sure. We'll have to get more information once they announce that. And then Microsoft will also be announcing the date that the retail units, because they've been telling people all about that you can activate it as a dev kit. And they said it will be before October 2014, so that's pretty recent. And then, excuse me, Crackdown Skyline is coming 2015. No other information is given. Multi-platforms that will be announced and stuff like that as exclusive and time DLC includes Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which we knew, The Division, which we knew that was getting early and exclusive DLC on the Xbox One, and also notes that the Xbox One is now the lead platform of The Division, so that's very interesting. And then it says Fallout 4, which is a little interesting because Bethesda, the developer and that stuff like that, is not going to be at E3, so that puts it up for question: is Microsoft going to show it at E3 since they have exclusive content? We don't know, so that one seems a little suspicious, but it could very well be shown at Microsoft E3 since it has exclusive and time DLC for the game. And then we also have an EA game, not specified here. It's probably the EA game that EA's been hyping up, saying it's a big game coming out later this year. it most likely will be that game. And that's everything that they included in the leaked documents. I'll include a link to check out the website for yourself, to read and all that stuff like that. But that's basically it. Take all this out with a grain of salt, because most likely some of this stuff won't happen, but then other stuff probably will happen. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. It will really help on my channel, and I'll see you next time.